Rightio. We are back for another 50 seconds before I'm going to open up onto the main game here. So when I do get started, as always, World of Warships it will be. And we're going to be jumping in for some of the higher tier stuff, I think. Maybe today we'll push for some credits, so we will. And we're going to try and unlock a British tech tree chip. But we'll look into that properly once I'm in the game. I'm just looking over some stuff on the game before I open it up in the next 30 seconds or so. Right, what have we got here? So hold this. Nice. So if somebody in the chat wants to start a little to me switching over. Right, there we go. Let's see if it's going to play ball. Oh, it's going to be that thing, is it? Okay. Why is it a black screen? There we go. Right, one thing I forgot to do before I started doing the stream this morning was go over to my little chat bot and test my little voice command, my little activations.
This is not war, this is pest control!
Yeah, that's working fine. Right, okay. Right, let's get into the game. So like I said, today we are going to be working on getting the British Tech Tree Cruiser, so I need another 4 million, so we're just going to go into some Brawl. Oh, Brawl's gone bye-byes. Damn. Never mind, let's see how we do in this. So I think we'll take in HMS Monarch since it's got my credit boost on it. Good thing I'd have the sense to take the Anhalt actually, since I've got the... Rightio. Okay, so team lineup: Nebraska, Vladivostok, Odin, Metz, Benson, and L20 on the team, with my team lining up with the U-190, the Singhai, the Jarlsveld, myself in the Monarch, a Brandenburg, and an Atlantico. So definitely got an interesting team lineup here. Let's get all my guns pointing to the left, and we're just going to go and shell them from the left hand side. I forgot to check my things this morning, so I did. I knew there was something I forgot to check. So let us see what's here. Right, so myself and the Atlantico, we're going on an adventure. Ooh, that's a nice camo. Oh, it's a Brazilian camo. Okay, must be from the like Olympics or something like that. I don't know. Right, let's see what. Let's see what we do. Nothing yet. I'm gonna start turn towards the island. Hopefully the Atlantico's got the same idea. I'm just gonna lock the aim view. I don't want something that knows out way too far and end up getting sniped out of existence. Any team started capturing C, but we've already fully captured B. Wait, have we got sub and ED? Nice. Right, I better start turning. Start slowing down as well, because they're capturing A, which means the DD of the sub is right in front of me. So we'll bring it down to a core and we'll see what happens here. rotate the guns round and we'll actually start. We'll set it up to rechamber instantly into the next type of shell. So we've got the Nebraska there. Oh shit, I put the guns on the wrong side there.
Torpedoes to starboard.
That's why we turned out. So we know the DD is over in that corner. So that for the team so they can see what's going on. Vladivostok is in range. Let's zoom right in and see if we can actually get some shells away.
Torpedoes to port.
Right, that was a sub.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes astern.
Look what I see a submarine. Submarine there.
Torpedoes direct front. We've sprung a leak. We're filling up fast. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Nice, Citadel hitting the Vlad. There's the Benson. I'm going after the Nebraska.
Problem solved, sir. Enemy submarine in sight.
Which way is he heading? This way.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port.
Nice, dodged them both. Sorry, I am more than happy to start this day off with a ramming kill. Oh, I've got HE rounds equipped, that's why. I think he's more than happy to as well by the looks of it.
Torpedoes astern. Fire. Torpedoes astern.
Fuck it.
Torpedoes astern.
Well, at least that's two of us out. Let's go to the next battle. That's just called trolling. That is probably the newbiest tactic you'll ever see me use in a game. My team's probably already hating on me. Right. Oh, it won't take us too long to find an imagine. Hopefully. Hopefully. I won't fuck up and leave it in HE rounds again. Bro. It's taken a fair second or two to get into a match, which is quite surprising, but there's only battleships basically, and they do need to mix the ships. 2 cruisers, 1 destroyer, and 23 battleships in queue, including myself. There we go, 4 cruisers. So I could do 2 free. I could do 2 and 3 on each team. There we go. It's probably going to do 2 and 3. It's either that or DD just joined the queue. We'll find out in a second. So we have Kansas, Bismarck, Odin, Atego, Yalsveld, and Cossack B. And on my team, Akazuki, Chapayev, Tego, Monarch, Turpitz, and of course the lovely Key. Because, you know, he's got to take the objective. It's key, you know. Maybe throwing the dad jokes out straight away first thing in the morning is a very stupid idea. Because my brain is not functioning very well yet. In awake an hour. Right, so I am there. I'm gonna go all the way over that side. So let's get my guns on that side and use the free look lock. And we'll see what happens here. We'll start off with some HE rounds and then we'll switch at another time. Hopefully, okay, the Turpitz is barely moving. So I don't really want to get in its way. I'm just gonna hit the brakes instantly. I do have at least a respectable range on my battleship. And I can see the Akazuki is going that way. Key is starting. Is the key moving? Is the key moving? Turpitz is going straight ahead. All our lighter ships are going round to one side here, so we'll see what happens. I'm surprised that picked up my key, put me accidentally hitting space.
Let's show them what we're made of.
So the key's gonna go and support them.
Good luck, everyone.
Dutch? No. Italian? No, what is that? Oh, what is that? I wonder. Let's see what day. Right, so they're already on B. Our DD's going for a little wander down central line. This is just flank today. I think I'm gonna flank today. I'm gonna be that guy. I feel like being the flanker today in a battleship that is slow as hell. But I also feel like doing this. Hey, wow. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Right, let's see if we can do that again. Happy Sunday. Bro, it's Monday. He needs an account for every day of the week. Let's throw some damage out on the planes. Oh, we shot one down. Go. Yeah. Right, I've changed my mind. I'm not flanking. I'm just going to play a fit down center as everybody normally does. Now, the Atego's chilling there. He's made himself just a broadside target for everything. There we go. My team's the DD taking full advantage of that broadside. And he got a devastating first blood. For a second I thought that was going to be the Turpitz because I realised it's torpedo slow. Let's go full break because the Akazuki's managed to aggro the something's torpedoes. That would be the Atego's torpedoes. So they traded, okay. That is definitely one way to start a match. That's the Bismarck. I really need to get line of sight on that Jarsveld. I reckon that's going to zero and hit. Then eliminate him. No, ricocheting hits, okay. Let's aim at Bismarck, so there should be enough of a lead to get full volley on him. See if we manage to set him on fire or do a ton of damage. Or both! 6,000 damage and setting him on fire. So he's not got a repair tool anymore. I've got quite a quick reload on this ship. I'm going after the Oswald because the Oswald's just irritating. Right, so we've lost 2, they've lost 1. Oh, that needed a much bigger lead than I thought it was going to. Please launch. Shit. Don't think I fired in time. If I hit him, he'll be happy, but I doubt it will. Switch back over to AP, see if we can do a bit more damage. No, I didn't think I would hit him. Oh shit, the Odin's flanked. Oh no, the Odin's not flanking anymore. Okay. He's coming around main. See that also, I really want him deleted. Those shells have a very long way to travel, but you never know. I aimed a bit high. Right, so we're almost reloaded already. Oh, the Odin just messed up big style. Wow, I did not do much damage to him there though. That's a concerning factor. My secondaries have woken up at least. Just gonna go and prosecute the Odin. See if we can actually knock some damage out on him. Oh. I know I'm detected, thank you game. Actually, let's not just make the Odin's mistake. Oh, let's make my own mistakes! Come on, just a little bit more, a little bit more. Please don't kill me. How are you alive, sir? Just need one fire on that Odin, and I'm happy. Got fire on something, I don't know what though. Taking you with me, Odin. did manage to set something off. I don't know what I set. Oh, possibly the Cossack. Right, let's see how my team manages to get this match finished. Whoops, wrong button. That one there. So let's zoom all the way out. So we do have the Cossack B. The enemy Bismarck is still pretty much at full health. The Kansas is at full health. Up against our Artego and our Key. The entire enemy team is concealed. We do have advantage on actual points controlled, but the enemy has overall points. No, we have overall points now. So as long as the enemy don't start capping either objective and we manage to hold both, basically got this in the bag. So the Cossacks taking shots at the Atego. There is the Kansas. Bismarck still sitting invisible, so the Cossacks going for the central objective. There we go. Bismarck is going to be dealing with the Atego. I don't think the Atego is going to last very long versus him, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. So Atego's got both racks away on the left side of the ship, sorry. And the Key's coming round. Cossack is definitely going to be coming around behind them. Bismarck's probably going to be with them as well, so let's see what happens to the Kansas here. Zoom in a wee bit. Nice and close. So he is turning out. One of them is going for the fire damage, so the Kansas is on fire and has extinguished. Hopefully, by the time the torpedoes get close enough to connect, get a flood, and the can't. No, I don't think he's going to get any torpedo hits today. Really? Oh, he got one. He got one. Let's see if he is flooding. No, he's healing. Okay. Bismarck has closed on both of them. This Cossack will not be far behind. So Bismarck's busy going after my team's Atego with all the batteries, main and secondary. Kansas is also going after the Key. Oh no, they're both going after the Key. My bad, I do apologise for that. Right, line of sight has been lost in Bismarck, but Kansas is still fighting with the Key, which has beached. That is less than ideal for him. There's the Bismarck again. So the problem child that is the Cossack B has vanished into the night. So let's see what the Atego can actually do to that Bismarck. Both the Atego and the Key have 10-kilometer torpedo racks. That is a few fires on him now. One's gone out, two's gone out. And it looks like he is... yeah, he's not having a day there. Right, let's have a look how the Key's doing. Key's unbeached himself, he is reversing back towards the objective, but Kansas does have him down on a T at the angle he's at. Right, there goes the Atego. Cossack getting the torpedo racks on him. Depending on what that Key does, he could be... nope, they're going into the mountain. Right, so there we go. Got the Cossack, who's shelling the Key to try and get some fire damage in. Which means Kansas shouldn't be far behind. I've never actually looked at the Kansas ship, so let's have a quick skek at the Kansas as well. It's actually an interesting looking ship, and the way the funnels both come together is just... it's definitely the most interesting design I've ever seen for the boiler funnels. Key's actually holding his own really, really good. Morning, Icebreaker. You're just watching the end of a ranked match at the moment for my team. So the Key's misjudged his torpedoes completely. Happy Sunday's busy trashing his day. Unfortunately, Brawl has ended, otherwise I would have been doing that to farm up some credits, because I need some so I can unlock the armor bit, marble. Oh, the British heavy cruiser. So the Bismarck's joined in the fight now as well there. To be honest with you, the key is just giving off some serious main tank energy here. Yep, there we go. Let's... Oh, two of them got high caliber off that. Nice. So let's have a look at what the team's scores were. 4th of July missions. Yeah, I did them by accident. We got a decent amount of global XP there. I'm a Monarch. Team score, I reckon I came... Oh wow, second bottom. I did manage to take out one of the guys though, so we'll take that. And the Akazuki here got Combat Scout, Devastating Strike, and First Blood. He was just throwing out the pins, man. Right, back to port. We're going to untick the nation lock. So this is actually my second match of the day. Armory? Uh, 4th of July missions. Oh, the Eagle one. Don't tread on me. Yeah, that's just going to encourage a lot of people to use as target practice. Oh no! First half hour ad is coming in. Oh no. I need to... well, at least I completed the Battle of Day one, and I got one of the win. Did I get a win? Wait, did my team win in the game I decided to ram? Nice, my team actually won in the game I decided I wanted to ram the enemy ships. Yeah, I was fighting in this one and I kind of seen in Nebraska and thought, time to ram it. Wait, you own the Sharks one? There's one that had sharks? Did not know about this. Oh no, there's an ad about to start in like 10 seconds. If it's going to let it run today, or it's going to be choose yourself. What I was going to do here, I was going to slightly unhalt and start queuing for another. Whoops, no, not Steam. Disco General. Oh. Okay, that one is quite nice. I do like that shark one. Was that from a previous Independence Day? Okay. Team CL line camo. Ah, okay, that makes sense. So, team layout today is Iparanga, Constellation, Bismarck, Zarsky, Chabog, Borg, Kiev on the enemy team, and then Asasio, Metz, Mogami, Hawk, Anhalt, and Bismarck making up my team. So we've got the German Navy on my team today. That's what I'm missing. Sick. So I'm sitting here wondering what's missing from me, what's going on. The brain squeeze coursing. Soldier of fortune. So this ship definitely has a weird gun layout. It's definitely the weirdest one I've ever seen. Release and take your aim, boss. See, the only time I've used it, my damage didn't go very well. But I think it's because I was fighting other German ships. Kind of hoping I'm Mogami. Yeah, the Hawk's got a spot on the Shabog, and I've been spotted as well, so I need to try and get myself so I can actually aim at that. Which way are you turning? Which way are you frickin' turning? Let's see if we get any hits there. The accuracy is so questionable on this ship. Frick it, I'm gonna aim at the Constellation. Can't believe I've actually GK's force. What the GK Faust? Oh, Rosaka Faust. Okay. GK short. Yeah. Okay. No, I was just making sure we're on the same note there for which ship you were meaning. Just gonna aim at his guns and some head on. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to completely ignore the existence of his front armor. Yeah, okay, this ship is a true brawler. Yes, please, go broadside! Oh wow, I only got one hit there. Okay, questionable.
Torpedoes direct front. Spotter destroyed.
My front gun's higher caliber than my back guns? I think he's gone. Ipiranga it is, since he's broadside. Yeah, the Tirpitz is definitely one of the few ships that scares me when I see it. Okay, the Ips decided he doesn't want to sit broadside anymore. But the Pozharsky does. And he's slow broadside as well. Which is even worse for him. I'm not having a good time here, but frick it, let's get some shots on the Ip. If I survive long enough to get another volley of the back guns off, I'll be impressed. Well, I almost did. Till the auto turn kicked in. Okay, so 65k, to be honest with you, I'll take that considering I'm the one who had to push center. Because our freaking DD just did a thing. So I'm just going to go straight to the next match. I'm going to try and knock out credits as quickly as we can. And O-ranked is not the best option for doing it. But I do have 2 premium ships for it. Right, hopefully we'll get a decent one. But no, I do want to try and get my hands on the Torpits at some points, because it does look like an amazingly good ship to use in PvP. It's one of the few ships that I'll kind of focus on when I see it, if I can. Right, let's see what the next team layout. So we have Ipiranga, Vladivostok, Torpits, you've jinxed me, Rochester, Bayard, and Kidd versus my teams Lightning, Bagration, Cleveland, Anhalt, Zaiten, and Ipiranga. The Ip seems to be the most common ship I'm seeing now in ranked. Guessing it's because it has such nasty secondaries. Plus it has a panic button.
Battle starts.
Hey, close after breaking down the door. Right, so this is just going to be a little mini stream, so I've got about another 2 hours I'm going to be doing before I need to start getting ready to head to work. I'm not sure what my team's Lightning's doing. He's just going to end up painting a crosshair on himself. He must not like Mr. William. Like, my ranked teams today are just kind of like making me raise eyebrows. They really are. Oh, I've been detected. Thank you for the follow, Dubong17. How is your day going so far? Oh, hello, there's the Vlad. I reckon there. So I'm either gonna miss completely, or oh wow. I think Visor is annoyed at my teammate. The hell is volleying me? Now I'm gonna hit the DD, but I'm still gonna fire him. Proceeds to hit him and disable something on him. Can activate my spotter plane. I have no idea. Wait, yeah. What do you mean typical, mate? I thought you guys were meant to be nice. You just had a really aggressive sounding language. Hey, fire. Oh, here comes a volley fire from something else. I'm just gonna retreat. Yeah, pretty sure that's everyone. I have no idea what he actually said. It's been a long time. 1 second. Okay, that was my door going. That was really poor timing for my doorbell to go off.
Spotter returning to ship. Problem solved, sir.
Oh, completely missed the Bayard. Damn. Right, I've got myself behind the rock.
Fire alarm.
I appear to have caught fire again. Right, okay. So I'm still alive at least. I don't know how. I distracted them? I'm very surprised, very surprised I'm still alive after that. Right, let's get around this corner and see what we can. I'm definitely gonna burn out here. Or at least take a decent amount of burn damage. Need to get that Bayard in range, so he's... Aim. Did I miss again? Wow, okay, I'm impressed I missed again. Okay, he's out of line of sight. The Ep's in line of sight, so we're gonna get guns on him. Ow!
Main turret critically damaged.
There's the turrets. Of course the turret shows up just after I fire. Let's get my super heal active here.
Problem solved, sir.
Kinda need a full reload as soon as possible here.
Enemy battleship sighted. Fire alarm.
Nice! There we go, that's the damage we needed there. Let's get off broadside with him before he starts aiming at me exclusively. Right, let's lock the steering to the other side, see if we can get on him. Right, there's a torp away. Please let me survive long enough to get this away. Ah, we tried. We tried our best. To be honest with you, 66,000 damage. And that was with me getting called away for a few seconds. That's actually not bad at all. Let's just battle on. Get all our boxes and that at the end of a train of these matches. So when it's about to... Am I listening to... What am I listening to? Oh, okay. I'm listening to The Who. I was like, hold on, that sounded like the lead singer for... What's it called? What's it called? Sleep Token for a second. Whilst we wait for this queue to line up, I'm going to take advantage and go get myself a cup of tea. Okay, we are into another match, so I was getting myself a cup of tea there, and it timed out. So we've got, what we've got, making up the enemy team is Amagi, Tennessee, Brandenburg, Congress, Bayard, and Sturdy. With my team rocking a 190, a Metz, Protector, Anhalt, Tennessee, and a Massachusetts. Shame there's no CVs in ranked this season, because then we would be rocking enough AA to sink the entire aircraft carrier, not just shoot down every plane they've got. Right, so we've got the overlapping objective, which is quite a rare one for me to see this season. This is the first time I've seen the overlapping objective this season, to be honest. Right, and our... So the Mets is going straight forward, Tennessee looks like he's following myself and the Mets, with Sturdy, the U-190 Protector and Massachusetts B going over that way. I'll make the map a little bigger for you guys so you can see where everyone's moving. It's not too bad for me on the 28-inch screen when it's my main thing, but for you guys watching on the web browser or even on your phone, you'll need it a little bit bigger to be able to read it properly. Right, so let's see what we can get here going inside. I'm starting to like this Anhalt because I'm getting consistent damage now. The only thing that I'm still skeptical about is the weird gun layout, having the triple on the back. But at least it seems its citadel is much smaller. Because the armor on the barbutts is too... Ooh, hello. Bye, Bayard! Yeah, so that double citadel on the Bayard to start me off was more than enough to knock my damage up. Which is awesome. Let's see a Maggie. Maggie's disappearing over towards C. Well, we shall continue with the random sneak attack here. Or not, Congress is going to ambush me. Isn't that like a running joke? If you want to do something, Congress will always get in the way. But his radar's run out, which gives me advantage here. So the only way he can get line of sight on me is by making himself exposed to my guns. Let's launch a spotting plane. This is sturdy. So, drop that. Congress! But I'm gonna have to fight the Brandenburg. Disappointment is extremely strong with that one. There goes my spotting plane. Brandenburg's gonna go broadside on me. I'll take that. I will take. There's the Congress. There's the. One of them's gonna have to come through the center, and you'll do. Ah, we didn't do much damage there with that full broadside, did we? Ow. Well, that's a Citadel hit. Congress, please do it. I'm more than happy to do this, mate. You're gonna have to turn at some point. I'm just gonna sit here with my main guns. And I'm just gonna absolutely mess up your HP pool. Sorry about the random lag spikes I'm getting there, guys. Not a single Citadel hit there. Okay. I probably shouldn't be brawling with him at this range. Is he the only one who's got... He doesn't have torpedoes! He's gonna try and frickin' ram me. And I'll make him pay for it. Well, that didn't go according to plan for him at all, did it? To be honest with you, I'm surprised even I survived that. I genuinely thought that was going to be a one-sided thing for him. Game, why are you turning me? There's literally no reason for that. Based not biased, thank you for the follow. And that Brandenburg is now hiding from me. The level of... But the Tennessee isn't. I see you, Tennessee. Oh, Brandenburg. Nope. I think he was going to try and ram the teammate. He's not even aiming at me. Let's just start shelling him. Hopefully my torps will hit. And we'll lead him by that much, see if we can get some more damage on him there. Nice, we got the high cap. Seriously? Someone's gonna nick my kill. Oh, yeah, the biker. That was actually made by my fiancée, so it was. She got, it's a little biker holding a cup of coffee, and when I speak it goes into fire mode. So yeah, that seems to be my thing. I've actually got the full emote set. Hold on, 2 seconds. There's a small emote set as well with it. That you can use on a channel. If you're a sub. There you go. So the one that's flipping between is, see the two... Yeah. So the first two is the one that's flipping between, and the third one is one that's just on a follower thing. Oh, nice. Where did I come on the team? Did I come top? Oh, third place in the team. Nice. Massachusetts beat me. Considering that was just one volley and I almost eliminated him. I feel sorry for that guy, because anytime I run to one clan, they all seem to get eliminated pretty fast. Let's go back to the port now. We've had another victory and grab that campaign mission. That wasn't 5 epochs, was it? That wasn't 5 epochs. That was honourable service. What have we got? This. So we've got CV. We've got weather. No. Capture, assistant capture. No. We'll do that one there because that's an easy one. And we'll grab the boxes. Oh no, the ad starts in 1 minute. Yeah, it's just a wee ad every minute and a half. As someone once said, if you Yep, coffee time. Always coffee time when you see those little ad breaks. To be honest with you, if that was the case, sometimes I wonder how much coffee I would drink in a day. But I'm just going to throw myself straight into the next match. Wasting no time today. Do a quick check on the ranked ones here. Can't do the clan battles because I've only got one tier 10 ship and my clan is not ready for it. I've just realised I'm fighting without boosters on this ship. As well. How much did I actually make off that win there? Still decent amount of credits. Right, let's go for another ranked battle. I am determined today to get to the point where I have unlocked all of my... Well, to have unlocked my Atomobile or whatever it's called. Atomobile, I think it is. Storage. Wait, steel coffee mug? Mate, I will take a steel coffee mug. Sorry, I've just sent something flying under my desk. I didn't mean to. There we go. Steel coffee mug's the best. Is it a Yeti one per chance? Or is it a Stanley? Look up into the sky and stop me tonight. You make me feel invincible, earthquake, powerful. Like a tidal wave, you make me brave. You're my titanium fight song. Raise it up. That feel invincible. So, team this time is Tennessee, Zayton, Vivento, the Seven Provence, the Ognivoy, the Siliwangi. Oh, and the enemy team, that is such a funny ship name. It's silly as it sounds. And we've got Lightning, Kajiro, Hipper, Anhalt, Constellation, and Ipiranga making up my team. Hey, 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 every day when I wake, trying to get up, they're knocking me down, chewing me up, spitting me out. Hey, 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 hey. Got me out, but this is my round. With you in my corner, look at me now. Stocks are belly rocket up into the sky. Nothing can stop me tonight. Make me feel invincible. When you hear the song live, it's absolutely phenomenal. Snap steel cups. Years now, mechanical and food delivering. On concrete fault. Yay, back. Yeah, I've noticed Yetis, like, everyone seems to love the Yeti ones. I will be honest. They're not the most durable stainless steel ones, but they've got an outside, like, plastic cover sleeve. The Nespresso ones. They are really good. And I don't know if they'll do them near you. Depends on where you're from. Starbucks do this kind of black, I think it's 13.5 fluid ounce. One that's got a black, like hinged clip point lid. That, mate, I have given that so much punishment, and it's still alive. Of my titanium. Right, so Constellation and Lightning are going down that way. I'm just gonna follow in. The Zaitan's in range. Dude, nah, there's a mountain in the way. The ones you have as well? What, coffee mugs are we on about? Which, like, honestly, which... On a random topic though, we're just gonna start in the chat. What is your favourite brand of coffee and coffee accessory? Just like a random question for everybody, because this is quite interesting. So my favourite questions are coffee related or where are you from? Can I hit this? No, 7 to Provence is out of range. You're not though, Tennessee. I have a present for you, buddy. There's two options. I'm either going to do no damage. I had a couple of Yeti mugs for cold drinks, and I bought the first Contigo Snap Seal Key West in 2018 and totally became my favourite coffee mug. Favourite brand of coffee? Oh, I've never tried Dunkin' Donuts, but that has just appeared in the UK. We have like an off-brand version at the supermarket I work at. That is American Dinner Coffee. Which, what the hell is that? Just out of curiosity, like, because I'm going to guess you might be able to explain what dinner coffee is to me. Because it's one of those things I've never actually... It's not something we have in the UK as a specific coffee for specific times of the day. We have just the standard kind of Italian way of labeling it. Ooh, that was some nice damage. I don't think the Vivento likes me anymore. Right, Tennessee's taking his shot. We're not going to aim at the Tennessee. Yeah, we will aim at the Tennessee. I'm not going to hit anything with that. No, I didn't think I would. He turned too quickly. Right, we're going to accelerate just to full speed here, see if we can get out of his line of fire. He's turning back on himself, which means he's going to go broadside on me again. There, maybe? So he's now aiming at Constellation. That was his first mistake, because that puts him broadside with me. And I'll just rip off 12k HP from him. So they're already down by the DD and the Zaitan, and we've lost our Hipper. There's the enemy DT, which is a problem for me. Right, he's went invisible. Why is he just suddenly decide I'm going to go invisible? That's why. He's gonna fire in another minute. There, maybe? There's another 4,000 damage on him. Let's see if we can get round. Ah, that hurt. Sorry, I had to send a quick text message there, guys. Let's just return some fire, because Constel, he's just annoying. Yep, this could hurt. Damn, that did fuck all damage to him. Please let me survive. Nice. I've been detected, which means the DD's pushing, and so's the Vivento. Right, let's... Ooh! Spawny get. Right, that DD's just made it impossible for me to fire at the Ep. Can't fire at what I can't see. So let's see if we can get reversed here and get line of sight on the enemies. So the 7 prevention is causing a bit. That's freaking deep water. Right, I think I'm definitely cooked here, but we're gonna. There's the Tennessee and the 7 province. See? Right, the Vivento's going that way. I'm hoping I can just get off like one more good volley. I want to fire unless I know I'm going to hit him hard. So I really can't afford the aggro. There's the 7 provinces, and we will aim there. I reckon that'll smack him. Might even delete him. Hit him pretty hard. Didn't delete him, but it hit him freaking hard. And we've absorbed a heck of a lot of damage this round. Oh, that is a bad place for that silly Wangi to be. Come on, 7. Get in range, get in range, get in range. Fire! Right, there's a good chunk of HP gone. Right, that's a heavy. That's 2 heavy volleys coming in from that side, plus an airstrike. So I'm not convinced. Yeah, Vento had me that. To be honest with you, I managed to get. I was listening, but I was a couple of. Yeah, I don't know. It's just we've got this random blend of coffee granules at work right now that is American dinner coffee. I have no idea what that means when it translates. I'll stick to my lungos and espressos and ristrettos. I'll stick to that, thank you. I do like me a nice Shanghai lungo though, or a what was the other one? The Indonesia lungo that Nespresso does is absolutely phenomenal. A word back from my heart. I need to find a way to get it so it shows what songs I'm listening to, so you know what I'm probably going to start singing to. Oh, we're straight into a match. Nice. So, making up the enemy team is the Amagi, Anhalt, Brandenburg, Chabog, Ognavoy, and the L20, with my team rocking a U190 Kid, Wazarski, sorry, pardon me, Anhalt, Bismarck, and the good old Turpits. And we are, so we're in the standard battle mode, and we're on Northern Lights. I do like this map. I think cold maps on games are just my favourites. So, let's see what the DD in that do. It should be interesting to see.
Have I ever told you the story about my childhood? Well, that's too bad, because today's not the day for chit-chat, sailor. We got a battle to win.
Still trying to decide if I like this special commander, the collab commander that I'm using. Nope. Overcorrected a little bit there. Let's get the guns facing the other way. Then we'll see if we can get line of sight on the enemy. So hopefully the Kid, or at least the U-190s, can do a little bit of spotting. Right, the Turpitz is starting to move now, finally. So he must have been waiting to see what everyone else was doing. Probably the only ship here I'm worried about getting line of sight on me is actually... I think it's gonna be the Brandenburg, the Brandenburg. Maybe short range, but it's got massive guns. I can see why everyone says use the German ships. They do absolutely wreck. Downside is you end up target practice for literally everybody else. There's the Amagi. There we go. There's target practice.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
Okay, I'm actually... I cannot gauge his speed properly. Is he actually going full... We'll lead him by 3 and see what happens.
Airborne. Airborne. Enemy battleship detected.
So we hit him, but we didn't get any penetrative hits at all. Right, where are we? Oh, there's Cherbourg's there. Yeah, Maggie's holding broadside on me, so we'll aim there again, because he's quite fast.
Reporting the position of a strategic target. Awaiting instructions. Wilco!
I don't think I'm gonna hit. Those shells are taking way too long. Never mind, proceeds to hit for just over 10,000 damage with 4 penetrative and 1 overpen.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Right, we'll just go full reverse now instead.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Where is that guy going? Is he gonna... Am I gonna hit? Okay, 1 pen, 1 ricochet. So torpedo protection hit. Not sure if that actually reduces the torpedo protection or not. Actually, I'm just gonna sit here and like get ready to broadside this Anhalt because he's coming round on the broadside on me. So we'll just drop some a torp in the water there as well. Odds of hitting pretty low, but we'll see how greedy that Anhalt's gonna get. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, I'm not gonna hit the Anhalt with that. Probably about to absorb a broadside from him. Nope, okay, never managed to get it off the Amagi though. That is target practice.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy battleship detected.
I don't think I've aimed low enough, but we're gonna take the hits. We're gonna see if we can get the hits in on him anyway. Nice. A little bit of damage on him. Give him a little tickle.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Oh, look at the little Brandenburg torpedo. Well, not Brandenburg. Ooh, oh, it fizzled. Hello. And we'll aim at you instead now. In the starting line. Right, where are we? Oh, my team's DD decided to try and absorb. Not the greatest amount of damage ever, but he's out. Oh, he actually hit me. I actually hit either of them. No. Okay, full steam ahead. Kind of wondering where their DD's gone. Let's launch my spotting plane. I've just read the chat in game, and I've just realised what my teammates actually said about the Anhalt who avoids charge in. Never felt so alive. The time has to break in. Oh, look, a DD. Oh, a submarine. I think he's about to absorb all of my... Yeah, he is. He's taken every hit. Yeah, he's just taken a lot of sudden damage there. Right, RDD's... Yeah, that sub's goosed. Yeah, the sub's goosed, which is good for us. It's like I beached. I think the Amagi may just have beached. I'm just gonna ignore the Amagi. My target is now the Ognavoy, because he's kind of doing a thing. Hey, 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 the time is now. Time is now. Oh, Bismarck. I'm just gonna ignore you, Bismarck, okay? Hello there! Well, your torpedoes are gone! By the time I get the Brandenburg back in line of sight, I'm as well being chambered into my AP rounds. Oh, the enemy Brandenburg's got high caliber as well. Oh shit. Because we're absorbing at least one. So I seem to be averaging about 66,000 damage a battle with the Anhalt, which is good. So I can see why Icebreaker was actually saying it's such a good ship. Especially when you decide you want to brawl with it. It just seems to absolutely tear through them. Yeah, that works. That's the first time I've ever got Confederate. That is legitimately the first time I've ever seen Confederate pop in Ranked. I've had it 41 times, but the 41st time was in Ranked, and I've had high caliber a few times in Ranked. I guess I just decided Control-Alt-Delete was the best option there. So what ship did I actually do the most damage to? It may have been the enemy. Yeah, it was the enemy Anhalt. Fall very closely by the Brandenburg. Right, let's go back to port, see if we have our next box. No, we don't. Our win ratio is looking pretty good today. See if we can get one more win in a row and we can lock in at rank 5. Possibly even get some more doubloons from getting the wins. Which would be awesome. Right, so let's get rid of that. So we have Iparanga, Bismarck, Tirpitz, Metz, Siliwangi, and Stardy making up the enemy team, with my team having Salmon, Kid, Metz, Anhalt, Tirpitz, and a Maggie. So I think we might have... Okay, we don't have Hotkey. I'm going to call him Hotkey from now on, I think. No, Hotkey is not in the game. Damn! Kind of like that Hotkey guy. Right, let's see what we can do here, what we can do. I have no idea which side I want to be going to. Right, so Salmon and a Maggie are going down that side. And what I'm going to have to do here, I am going to have to... Right, I'm going to follow the Kid. Kid and the Mets are going that way, Tirpitz is going centre. Right. Oh, Tirpitz is coming this way. I've only got 8km secondaries, but those 8km secondaries do some serious damage when they kick in. That's just broken the hour-and-a-half mark of the stream at the moment, which is kind of awesome. Mets! Oh, can't hit Mets. Mets aimed at me, though. Tirpitz! So, Tirpitz is busy throwing some fireballs, and I'm just dropping the AP shells like they are candy. Oh, we got a ricochet. We got a non-penetrative hit. Damn. Oh, now the Iparanga can see me. Hopefully by the time... Oh, I can't see him anymore. Stardy has to be nearby. I'm gonna pop my spotter plane. Let's go play with the mates. Right, where are all the enemies at the moment? I just realised I can hear the plane. Oh, I've been spotted. Mates! Oh, mates! I don't think I'm going to hit him. I think I've aimed way too far ahead of him there. Shit. Yeah, way too... Oh, no! He did some damage.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Those were torpedoes. Oh.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Mates, you may just have messed up, because I'm just going to full volley you, mate. Yep, you messed up. I'm surprised I got this Critadel on him, though. I'm quite impressed I got the Critadel on him. I think we're just gonna... I'm gonna be able to get... No, I don't think I'll be able to get line of sight on the turrets before it gets around that corner. Glad I turned, though, because those were AP shells coming in. No, we don't play with... We'll do, if that call's important, I'll leave a voicemail. I do apologise if you had my phone going off there, guys. There we go. Ooh, nice. If they leave a voicemail, I will deal with that after this round. Which will be just in time for the ad break. So he's behind the rock. I'm gonna go back to aiming at the Bismarck. Nice. Let's just wipe off another chunk of the Bismarck's health. Because why not? Ah, shit, those are APs coming in. Oh, they didn't actually do as much damage as I thought they were going to, though. Right, both teams are one ship down. I don't know where their sub is, that's the problem. We've lost our sub, they've lost their mates. There's another chunk of the Bismarck's health gone. Oh, the biggest chunk, but still a chunk. And I've just permanently disabled his torpedoes. On this, probably on this side of the ship, hopefully. Yeah, I'm surprised, because I've got quite a heavy rift playing on my phone. Is he moving? No, he's just sitting broadside. Which means full volley. There's 10k off of him. There we go. We've finally done more HP than my ship has total HP. More damage than my ship's HP. Is he burning? He's burning, which is good for me. Jerry West just took out my team's Maggie. Sorry, Turpitz, you've already made your mistake. Alright, there's another kill. Ooh, my HP is slowly getting lower. Like, judging by how far away he's retreated massively. Judging by how he's turned, he's realised that I'm actually trying to aim at him. So we'll turn into him. Start turning into him anyway. So he took out one of my turrets. I don't think I'm going to try and prosecute him anymore. Not until my turret's back online anyway. Because it's got a 24-second cooldown on it. Bismarck wants to play with me, he's going to have to close. I'm going to make him close. Especially considering he has advantage. Bismarck's I've got line of sight on now. Let's get around this corner and get ready to absolutely annihilate his HP bar. Let's get turned into them. Yep, there we go. There's some more health off of them. The only one that's going to be a real problem is the fact that their sturdy is still at full HP. Right, there's that guy dealt with. Mets is taking him out. Nice. So I'm just going to pop another heal. Right, so we've got the Iparanga in range as well. We've overcorrected a wee bit there. Oh, never mind. I found a better target. Nice, they've taken out the silly. The Ip's now got we've now got line of sight on the Ip. He's turning. I'm to turn so I can see exactly where he's going to be aiming his guns. Exactly where he is. So he's keeping his guns locked on someone else. He's going broadside with me. Nice, there's a high caliber pin again. Pretty sure you get high caliber in rank just for beating 100k. Right, I'm in range of the Ips secondaries, which is less than ideal, but we can roll with it. Let's drop the torp there. And the second torp is... I've got a good angle on the second torp. Hello, Swoop. How are you today? Well, there goes the kid. Okay. I might be burning, sir, but I still have more torpedoes. You need to turn it into me. Yep, there we go. I am more than happy to do that. Yeah, dead. Oh! You biscuit! I swear, if you actually get the kill on me here, I'm gonna be raging. Ha! Tarpit's got him. Nice. So Tarpit's versus a Sturdy. Sturdy is going to be coming behind. We're going to stay in this match and we're going to watch, trying to figure out if I like this game or... So, this one, I've played both. I've played War Thunder. And I've, let's just switch to the teammate. And I've played this a lot, and I've played a lot of the Legends version. So this one is a lot easier to tank, depending on your ship class. And it's more arcadey than War Thunder's. War Thunder, if somebody keeps hitting you in the same place, you might not sink. You might be able to just tank the hell out of them. But on this one, it's more... You do have damage based on where you hit them. So, if, let's say, for example, I hit your Citadel, I'm going to do tremendously more damage, which is just below each of the turrets, and there's like a belt from roughly the front turret to the back turret, for example, in the torpedoes here. Where you're going to do more damage, considerably more, and sometimes you might even do tremendously more, so it'll max out. Say, like, your AP shell says does a maximum of 19,000 damage. You Citadel, you're doing that 19,000. And, of course, how did I not come top of the team? The Mets beat me. Okay, fair, fair. Let's take a look at my damage. So, did a fair amount of damage to the Torpets, Mets. Bismarck, I absolutely wrecked its HP. And we got a good amount of credits in that. How many credits have we got? Are we getting close to what I want? So if I nip onto the tech tree here. Make sure I have... It's me using battleships. I love big ships, but man, the reloading... So, reload times. Let's go into it. So we're looking at the UK tech tree. I'm saving up for this, so I still need roughly another 200, another 2 million. So port. Let's look at the Monarch, for example. So we'll bring up the hit points here. This is pretty self-explanatory. That's the maximum damage you can take. Regional damage on it. Reload time. So 25 seconds, for example, on the Monarch, which is a Dreadnought class battleship on this game. So you've got battleship and you've got battlecruiser, but I call it Dreadnought and battlecruiser lines. Turn time is what kills me. You've got your dispersion there, your range, which are self-explanatory. So you've got minimum shell switching type and reload time. 25 seconds, that's per gun. So if you fire the front gun, that'll take 25 seconds, but then if you fire the back gun, that'll take 25. There is apparently a way to make it so you fire only one shell at a time, like one turret grouping at a time. And you do have to remember, it's like, for example, on the Monarch, let's look at it. One of those is 3 shells, so if you averaged it out over the number of shells you're firing, that would be, what, like 7.5 seconds a shell? Which isn't too bad. Let's get rid of that one. You've got your secondaries, which will just auto-fire, you don't need to worry about them. They've got their own maximum range. As you can see, 7.3 kilometers. And there's a lot more factors to consider than just reload. The reload you can devastate. So if I highlight the main battery, you've got your 2 shell types, HE, which as you can see will go through 95 mil of armor, 36% fire chance, but only does roughly about 6,500 damage maximum here. And the initial velocity is insanely high for a British ship here, because normally they average about 790. This one's quite high. And then you've got your armor piercing rounds, which will go through armor equivalent at, I can't remember what the range is, it's like 50% of the range, equivalent to its AP. It's AP millimeter, which is 381 mil of armor it'll tear through. Now if you hit a Citadel with all 6 front guns, you're going to do roughly about 70,000 damage, which will sink most battleships instantaneously. It's very rare you do that. I've only seen one person do it. But if you did that, you'd trash them. And then you've got your initial velocity there. So if I click on it, it'll focus on one of the guns. Which, there's going to be a bit of dispersion, but still good. And so that is the basic of battleships. Battleships are really good. Let's look at the battle cruiser, for example. The Hawk, which is probably my favourite ship at the moment. I've got a nice skin on it. Hawk is different. It's still a 3x1 layout for where the turrets are located. And it's got a much longer reload time of an extra 6 seconds. But if you look at its damage numbers, the higher, but a lower shell velocity. That is counteracted by the fact they are 406s, which means you've got a much higher chance of going through the enemy's armor, and you've also got a much higher chance of doing more damage. You do less fire damage, less fire second chance, but your APs are considerably stronger. Plus, battle cruisers have a little secret. They think they're actually cruisers. They have torpedoes. In the example of this one, if I click on it, it is 2 hidden torpedo racks on each side, just sticking the little noses out there, which is quite cool. And these ships are designed to brawl. You also notice it's got more secondary batteries, so it's got an 8x2 113 and a 4x2 152. So it's got 4 twin links and 8 twin links of different caliber sizes, whereas the Monarch, if we come back to that, it's only got the 8x2s, which are actually slightly smaller than bigger than the 8x2s on this one, but smaller than the 4x2s on this one. It also has a slightly longer range. But if we go over to the Anhalt, which is Icebreaker, is the Anhalt a battle cruiser or a battleship? Yeah, that constant splitting of the fire is good, especially with the ones that are laid out like this one. You fire the fronts, and by the time you rotate round, fire the backs, and rotate back, you normally reloaded. So it's a battle cruiser, so that would explain why its secondaries are so freaking deadly. The commander thing is a lot better, I think, than the War Thunder as well. It's a lot simpler, which I know sounds counterintuitive because you can't customize as much, but it's a lot simpler, and I don't know, I might get this one here. Might get that for that extra range. What would that bring my range up to? Only 9.6 kilometers. That's not really brawling range. Oh well, right, what have we got here? We're burning time, we're burning time. Sorry, BB World War 1 design. Okay, so yeah. So it's an early Dreadnought class. Right. Um, let's try and kick out some more credits and get those last 2 stars. Because I have roughly an hour left before I need to vanish, which we'll try and bring it to the 3 hours, which would be awesome. Hopefully we'll get another balance. We've been getting some really good matches today, really good balanced ones. So I'm hoping it'll stay like that. So that's one match started. Hopefully I'll be in the next volley of matches. So I'm actually gonna have to leave the queue, guys. I need to take a quick 5 minute break just to make a phone call. Okay. It turns out it's an important one. So I'm just gonna pop myself on the thing, and I'm just gonna pop an ad just to avoid the next ad, and I'll be as quick as I can. Right, I do apologize for that, guys. Right, okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I do apologise. For those who weren't reading the chat, I don't have it up. That was me making a phone call to do with a job I have applied for as a delivery driver to get out of my current real life job because it's just strangling me at the moment. Right, let's get back into matches. Can you hear me okay, yeah? Yep, there we go. I was just making sure it wasn't feeding back. Sometimes when I mute it, when I've been on the phone, if I don't put it far enough away, it starts to feed back on itself. So, bang on 12:30 today. Oh, are you in logistics as well? Whoop whoop. There's a follow. I love a good follow. Thank you for joining the Ignis Wolves. You are now an official spark of the Ignis Wolves. Yes! That is what I'm going to call my group. I'm going to call my group the Sparks. Yeah. Well, it's either that I was going to call you Steamboats, but ew, I think Sparks is better. We've really need to work on that. Yeah, it's so I'm still working as a retail manager at the moment. Yeah, I've applied for a UK company called DPD. As a driver for them. So 12:30 to 1:30, I'll probably be on the phone with them. It's just I want to just change a pace because retail management is fun. It's good and all, and it can be rewarding. But right, let's see the team layout here. Bismarck, Bismarck, Bismarck. I'm scared. I'm in danger. Ipper, Kajiro, and Cossack versus my teams. Cossack, Akazumi, Mogami, Anhalt, and Yumari. Right, well, I guess I need to do some serious broadside damage. Wait, is Sir Turpalot? He's in the Yumari. I think he has advantage. Yeah, yeah, he's basically a Yamato, but in a smaller ship. Yeah, but it's also basically a Yamato, but a tier down, which is awesome. Keep rolling, rolling. Right, so right, let's see what we've got going on here. So ooh, Bismarck, ooh, eeny, meeny. You. Oh shit, the hipper. Hippity hoppity, you'd better get off my property. Oh, another Bismarck. Well, that's 13k off that first Bismarck.
All stations concentrate fire on that target.
I have no idea where I'm taking my ship. I just decided where to go, and eventually I didn't realise I accidentally pressed E. I was too busy focusing on the turret. Got a little bit of tunnel vision. What, the San Diego and the thing, or the Anhalt, or the Bismarck? Oh, shh. Apparently my team decided it didn't want to be alive anymore. So we've already lost a DD, they've lost nothing.
Torpedoes to starboard. Enemy destroyer detected.
I'm not even going to bother aiming at him. It's triggered my adrenaline rush, which is going to help me out in the long run. Bismarck.
Enemy battleship detected.
Right, let's get a heal active. Yeah, unfortunately, Swoop, like, as Icebreaker is saying there, it is a premium ship. You could, if you do all your rank battles and all that kind of stuff, it would take you a couple of months, but you would be able to get them both. If you're wanting something decent in the meantime, have a look at the coal ships. Coal ships are a lot easier to grind out.
Problem solved, sir.
Hippity hoppity, get off my property. Oh, fire shells. I've been ignited again. Yeah, like, some of the ones that cost money, you can get lucky that you'll get them from event boxes. Other ones you might be able to get through coal. They are starting a rotating coal ship list and premium ship list as well. So it just depends on what you can get your hands on. I'm just gonna fight a Bismarck on my own. We have not lost a single ship yet. This sucks. We have not taken out a single ship yet, I should say. Hipper, you'd better accelerate fast. War Thunder wants my money as well. Yeah, free-to-play games are always going to want your money, mate. That's the downside to free-to-play. They are good games, don't get me wrong. You can always get some... And Wolfie has joined us from the shadows. Nice. Hello, Bismarck. Have a machine gun volley. Come on, give me just one citadel. Or do that! Stop setting me on fire, Bismarck! Run. Run. Run, little Bismarck, run! And the next victim will be the Hipper. Bro, it's meant for a German ship that I never used, I just wanted to look cool. What? You spent 20... on something you never use. At least I use all... That Bismarck just tapped me for like a frick ton of damage. Just in case he eliminates me, there we go. Damn. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother aiming at you, Hipper. I'm just gonna let my secondaries take care of you. Or I'm just gonna go boom, actually.
Critically damaged. Fire alarm.
Right, let's follow Michelle, see if we get the impact we need. Ah, we didn't overpen in a main hit. It's gonna be funny if that torpedo actually takes out that dude as well. That would be absolutely hysterical. Let's follow... I've got a torpedo going both ways. So I think the enemy team's got this. Right, we're just gonna start looking for the next match. BV-230, isn't that a heavy blanket bomber? Not what, like, one of the ones that they would send in during the hydro bomber. Oh, okay. Just to check, guys, see if when you're putting stuff in the chat, they are... It's not actually appearing on the stream. I need to actually think about that. No, snooze. Snooze you for 5 minutes. No ad for you. Ignore that about the ad break there, if something popped up. Right. Let's start the battle. Ted, do you want to pick off... Yes, please. So, Wolfie's just got a brand new Stream Deck, and I really want to know what it looks like. Right, there we go. Unmute. Right, let's go. You guys are just spending money on random stuff, aren't you? It's like, I can spend this money, because why not? And then you've got me just trying to do as much of this game as possible for free. Right, so what's the team's layouts this time? Vladivostok, Borodino, Anhalt, Jarlsveld, Asasio B, and Salmon. The Asasio's the only one I'm worried about. And my team's made up of Sturdy, Kunenberti, Metz, Anhalt, Brandenburg, and a Lenin. Oh, that's the first time I've seen a Lenin in ranked. That's why some people just get mad. Wait, they just try and like full-on kamikaze plane you. Mate, we know why you wanted the Azure Lane trading cards. The internet knows why you wanted those trading cards. Oh god, you sold them to Wolfie. She's trying to save money. You know something, Wolfie? You should look it up. Oh my god, I can't even say it on stream what they are. I can't even say it on stream. I don't know how to process that. Good morning, Appy. How are you this morning? Right, can I actually get like... Ooh, I might be able to hit the enemy Anhalt. He's moving... Oh, I'm gonna hit the Anhalt! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hits, 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 hits. Nice! Ooh. Probably pick on the Vladivostok, to be honest with you. I love how you're blaming Appy for your interest in these playing cards. But like, my question is going to be, now we've explored that one about the cards, what type of cards are they? Like, playing cards, or... are they... like... You know, something similar along the lines of Magic and that kind of thing? Like, what type of cards are they, just out of curiosity? Oh god, OnlyFans of Sir Lane. Oh man. This just went insane. Oh, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. You know something, I'm interested just because they play like Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm guessing there's like magic and trap cards, which are like shell types, firing types, that kind of thing. And then I'm guessing you'll have like the character cards, which will be all the different ships. Bismarck, Queen Elizabeth. Okay. Okay, not the other thing. You had a soft cap lock. Okay, yeah, sure. Don't worry, I do actually believe you, Icebreaker. Right. So my team's lost one ship, and they've lost two. And that is the Anthold. My heart in your hands. Your hands. I'm 10,088 damage, and I don't think I've actually been spotted yet, apart from by the radar. Oh, it's a Jarsveld! Sorry, I did not mean to do that really bad German accent there. I just do it every time I see a Jarsveld. Even though it's Dutch. Sadly, the Volume 1 in English is expensive and really hard to get. Yeah, I don't think the Jarsveld likes me, and hard to get as a whole display. I'm guessing the only ones you can really find are secondary sellers, which are going to be stupidly expensive. I did have a look at their wallpapers, and I'm like, if it went for the fact, you know, someone might see it, I would get the wallpapers myself. Because I had a look at the Azure Lanes website at the desktop wallpapers, and there's a few that are like really you could get away with. And then the rest of them are like, this feels dirty. Because I'm playing in a German battleship. And also, Icebreaker is German. I don't know where Swoop's from. I've got two different chats messaging. Oh, I missed. Is that Jarsveld just giving off serious main tank energy? We'll send two more. Oh, you're in range. Oh no, you're not in range. What above? You're at surface level almost though. Is that Jarsveld still alive? That Jarsveld has just became a massive thorn.
Torpedoes direct front.
Or tank and war warships. Nice. Yeah, I normally main on the British, but I needed like the credits today, so I'm playing on my lovely thing. Right, so we've got rid of the.
Torpedoes direct front.
I'm just gonna set my. Oh shit, those are deeps. Which means the Arsasio is hiding at the back of the map. So I'm just gonna get all my guns facing that way.
Problem solved, sir. Autopilot mode disabled.
What? What? Do you guys see this guy in my chat? Like, the game chat guy is actually.
Torpedoes to port.
I've got an Assasio to deal with here. I just need one of them to fire at me. There we go. Thank you for the follow. Yes. 1397. Should have been 1337. Ah, shit, missed. Really? Have I just got everything aiming at me there?
Direct
Hey, we got a follower goal as well. That's us at 70.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern. Awaiting instructions.
Well, there we go. Where is he? Oh, wait, never mind. We'll just ignore him. Nice. What ships are you playing and what nation are you playing as? Ah, we've been ranked again. Fair enough. Alright, let's get straight onto the next match, because we only have 23 minutes before I'm going to have to call it for the day, because I have a few things going on, plus I have work at 2 p.m. Ooh. Just a little bit ahead of the times then. How's the future going? Sorry, that is the British humour kicking in. I will say some random humour that will make a lot of folk go, huh? And then I'll say other stuff that will make everyone understand instantly. And on the inside, it won't be long. Down, down. And that is my second cup of the tea out of the way for the day. My emails are absolutely bombarded right now. So, making up the teams for this match are Bismarck, Zaiten, Reichlu, Metz, Kajiro, and Benson versus Split, Akazuki, Atego, Anhalt, Borodino, and Atlantico. And yes, we did need that way of saying Atlantico. Right, it's been a hot second since it's been on this rank map. This is probably one of the most dividing ones, just because you've got there's three ways of playing. 50-50 split, which is normal. Everybody's straight in the center and everybody's straight down the back line, which the back line is that through 8 and 9 on the grid references. $13.97. That would make you extremely old, sir. But no, I can decipher that pretty well. It just depends. Do you use American or British format for your date format? You shouldn't really advertise that either as which way it is when you've got numbers like that, because people can decipher pretty quick. But hey ho. Right, so it looks like they're going to be coming down the back line here. No idea what type of ship the Borodino is. Is it a tank or is it a brawler?
Set a smoke screen. Received.
I just pressed the wrong one. Spain, come with me. Yes, Spain. Wait, a Spanish ship? Was Spain a player? I don't know. Right. What is going on here? Right, this is kind of weird that nobody's been spotted yet. I think they're backlining us. Judging by what's going on and the fact there's been no spots yet, the enemy's going to backline us. Oh, there we go. There's the Benson.
Enemy force sighted on horizon.
See the Benson. Right, so we lost line of sight on the Zaiten. I need someone to get me line of sight on that Zaiten. So there's the Metz. The Metz is backlining. I'm going to take my shots there and see if we get any hits.
Enemy
get myself off of that. Let's watch the shells and see what happens here. Nah, I'm gonna miss. Aim too far ahead. Yeah, he's taking a shot back. I think he's aiming at the Atego though, rather than me. He's aiming at the Borodino, so he must have a shorter range than I thought. Bismarck's just steaming full ahead, like. Don't know if I'm gonna hit the Bismarck. Oh, I hit the Bismarck with the first volley, but no pens. Second volley. Second volley did some nice damage. I'm not sure which ship that was, but he'll be kicking himself after that. I got pen on the Reichel 3000. Excuse me, I want my turret back, sir. Right, let's brawl for the Bismarck. I missed completely on the Bismarck. Shit. He's turning. Didn't preempt his turn because of the torpedoes. I did take out some of his secondary batteries though. We need to get off the broadside there. Right, Bismarck should be out of commission after my next volley. Wasn't me who got it, but we'll roll it. Come on, where are we? Come on. There we go. We got a decent amount of damage there. I think I'm out no matter what I do here, like. There's a lot of heavy shells come. Oh wow, I survived the second battery of heavy shells. How am I alive? How am I alive? There we go. I was waiting for something just to snipe me there at the end. I was like, why am I alive? I shouldn't be alive like this. I should not be alive. Oh well, we're alive. We're good. Right. Let's actually just go to the next battle because we are running out of time. So we're just going to try and knock out as many battles as we can in the next 15 minutes. But we're not going to, like, kamikaze run. So there's only battleships really. Oh, there we go. There's 2 cruisers. Hopefully that'll bring us into a match quick. I think we're going to be looking for DDs mainly at the moment, just to get more of them into the matches. LA, New York or Santa Fe jail, wherever to get away from me. Oh, how I night was just a more. Ah, I get that line wrong every time. So what has everyone got going on today in the world while we're waiting this loading in? Okay, double Turpits, Reichlu, Auckland, Hampshire, which is very rare to see, and a Josveld. On the enemy team, my team's made up of Talon, Protector, Auckland, Picard, Anhalt, and the North Carolina. Because I know once I'm done with this, I've got to wait a phone call, get ready for work, and go to my current job. You went viral. You drove away. Oh, my one night was more than just right. Need you. I came to. Right, how are we gonna play this? So, Protector is not awake, apparently, allegedly. Opinion. Talon and the Auckland are going that way. And the North Carolina's going that way. I'm not going to charge straight down center because that would just be silly. That would probably cause me to lose everything. So at the moment, we're just going to push up on this rock and go around the corner. The movie, everything is groovy. They don't like it so. The way they to you. I'll be there for you. This is not a drive-by. So guys, how would you rate my singing on a range of nails on a chalkboard up to still breaks glass? Right, Protector's, oh, Protector's moving. Nice. I reckon one of them's gonna flank is probably the Oswald. So as long as the Oswald doesn't come in torpedo range, not torpedo range. Wait, what's my 10 kilometers then? Oh, as long as it doesn't come in my airstrike radius, which is the 10-kilometer circle, I can still dodge him. He only has a 10-kilometer torpedo set. Oh, I've been detected. What's seen me? It's the enemy Auckland. Turpits. Oh shit. Ha! You missed! Shit, I'm gonna miss. Well, I've got more guns, that's all. There we go! Called it! Surprised his airstrikes aren't inbound, to be honest. So that's 4 out of 6 ships accounted for. Torpedoes direct front, I don't see anything. Right, where are we going here? Right, I'm invisible again. The Oswald is hiding way off to the side there. It's the right clue. Oh. Oh, brakes. The Auckland's behind him. He's turning out though. Right clue turning? Yeah, he's turning. No one will be sitting broadside on him. Right, he's in secondary battery range, so we're going to start knocking out a little bit of damage here. Right, we'll just go machine gun mode on him. Right, so... Oh, we want to focus on that. So we'll send another torp at the right clue. I see torpedoes coming straight at me. Ricochets! Is that all we're getting today? Okay. Right, you're taking that one in the nose cone, buddy. Have some damage. Okay, that works. Barely took any damage and managed to get the sink. That is what we like to see. Right, let's go around the corner here and get front. As the back gun's fired, I did not mean to switch sails. I am taking one of them. Let's see if we can get some more damage in. No, he's going behind the rocks before my gun's going to be recharged. So the Auckland's going to come in here for a fucking torp. I'm just gonna let my fucking secondaries deal with that him. Says they're doing frick all to me. Is that Auckland? Yeah, good. The Auckland is out, so I'm gonna aim at the turpits now. So this is actually a really good match to end on, guys, because I think I'm just gonna call it after this match, because I do need to start getting things ready, and I'm expecting that a comeback on that phone call. Come on, hit, 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 hit. Nice, 13,000 on the good old turpits. Let's lock my steering the other way. We have advantage at the moment. Sorry, you've chosen the wrong ship to go broadside on. Have some artillery. I'd recommend you get your gun. Oh no, he's turning into me, okay. There we go, that's my secondaries going nuts on him. Yeah, time to eliminate him. Oh, he survived! He won't survive much longer.
Torpedoes to port. Problem solved, sir.
Ow! I'm good. I'm cooked. I'm dead. He's getting a kill from the grave on me, like. I'm just gonna plot a course for A.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Then again, the Oswald might actually get sunk before... I survived! I'm still flooding, but I survived. So, let's get the last box open now. I'm hoping... I won't have got Dreadnought. No way in hell will I've got Dreadnought. But I did get bumped back up to 7. Decent amount of credits. We've actually had a lot of credits today. Plan battle starts at 6 PM tonight. Might be you. Right, where were we going to go here? We were going to click on the last box, get my last box, and see what we get out of it. We got some coal, and we got a duplicate of that. So that is us. So, let's go have a look and see what we can do here. Let's go make someone's day better. Shall we? We're going to make someone's day a lot better. So, raiding party time. Who shall we make the day better of? We've got a Spanish guy, we've got a French guy. So none of my people I follow are online. So I reckon... Let's go see... Okay, so I'm just going to wait a few more minutes and let's just talk and look over some ships. We'll look over my stats because I know someone who's about to go live who I think we're going to go raid. I'm going to leave them in your... we're going to leave all of yous in their capable hands. They just sent me a wee message. They've been lurking the whole time, turns out. And they do need the same love you guys have been giving me today. So once they go live, we shall jump over to them. And don't forget, at the moment, I'm getting lucky and I'm getting 2 PMs till 10 PMs. And then some morning shifts, so I will try and stream as often as I can, as long as I'm over their schedule. So we'll just look at a few minutes. So my stats today have actually been pretty good. 50% win ratio in ranked. I've had 9 sinks. Let's actually have a look at my proper stats profile though. So we'll jump that over to ranked battles. So my ranked battles is trash, 46%. Monarch's my most winning ship. Octa is doing it alright. My mates, for being ranked, it has an alarmingly high shield. Like, I mean, alarmingly high. And my accuracy is actually not bad, so that's 48% on that, whereas my Monarch's 41%. And yes, I have done some battles in the Furious in rank. It was awesome. Tech tree, we still need another 1,000,000 credits, so we're doing quite well in the credits, so we're gonna look at something. So, Whoop, are you still there? Swoop, are you still there, buddy? Let's have a look at the armory quickly, actually, and we'll see if we can find what premium ships are. So let's go with American. You wanted the Atlanta. Where are you, Atlanta? So I'm not seeing the Atlanta here at the moment. There's the San Diego though, which is one of the other ones you will want to look at. So I'll show it in the port, and I'll show you the stats on it. We'll do one tab at a time. We'll close all them. So it's armor layout. It's very squishy. But for a cruiser, it's actually got decent armor here on the belt. 89, which is slightly above average for its armor, I would say. The guns are really poorly defended, but it has a lot of guns. So let's move on. Survivability, it's only got 27,000 hit points. Or 28,000, which is in tier, that's quite small. Artillery, 8x2. By the looks of it, it's 3x3 and then 1 extra on each side. So it should have a 5.5, so it's a machine gun boat, which is nice. It's got torps, which is unusual for machine gun boats. Concealment's pretty good. And its AA defenses are alright as well. My devil, put your hands on me. And what was the other one that you said? Icebreaker. San Diego, and what was it? Let's scroll up the chat and find it. San Diego. Atlanta. So let's see if we can actually find the Atlanta. Search directly. Atlanta, here we go. So the Atlanta is a tier 7 cruiser again. Let's have a look at it in the port. So similar gun layout, lower HP, slightly lower HP. It's actually identical. It is the sister. It literally is the sister ship to the San Diego, isn't it? But it's got weaker torpedoes. Right, so let's jump over to the person who's just booting up. Let's see if we can. Why is it not showing? Right, so we're gonna raid someone else. They're on a different game, I believe. Yep, there we go. So I'm gonna go and raid them. They're just starting up right now. So this is a good swap over. Again, another member of Ignis Wolves. So let's give her the same love you guys have been giving me today. I believe she's going to be playing Ark Survival. So stick around and let's do a nice raid. Raiding party time! But everybody, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic Monday morning with loads of week energy to get you ahead for the week. Anyway, toodle pips, enjoy your day.